All right, Mylene, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing real well. Excited for you today. You got a muscular endurance and strength assessment today. We're going to be doing your ASCM push-up test, a measure of upper body strength, and that will encompass you doing a maximum number of push-ups. And we'll go ahead and assess that and see where you're at for any sort of interventions that we want to give to you to help improve that. I'm going to kind of describe to you how the test goes, the proper setup, and common faults that you got to look out for, and what concludes the test. So we'll go ahead and we'll dive right in with the setup. Your setup, you're gonna, in a female setup, we're gonna have you hinge at your knees, so you're gonna be on your knees. Your legs are together. At the bottom of your push-up position, you want your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You want to keep your back flat. You want your chin to be up. And when you push up, hinging at the knees, you're going to push up to full extension for the rep to count. And then when you come back down, maintaining a good posterior chain or a straight back, you're going to come down with your chin up, making sure that your thighs and your stomach don't hit the ground, and you just want to touch at the chin. Common faults that you want to watch out for is maintaining a strong posterior chain. You got to watch out that there's no bend in your back or sinking in the hips. Any of those performed that way will, for 2 consecutive reps, will conclude your test. If you don't get all the way down to with your chin to the ground, that will also not count as a rep. And again, if I haven't said already, make sure your hands are facing forward, directly underneath your shoulders. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Legs together. Hands underneath your shoulders.
Can I cross or no?
Yeah, that's fine. And with a straight back, starting from the ground.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
You can begin the test. 1, 2, 3, making sure we get all the way down. 4, very good. 5. Okay, that was 5 complete repetitions before fatiguing out. No, that was good. Maintain good posture and everything. All right, so we'll go ahead and compare that to your gender norms, and we'll see what sort of interventions we can do to help you improve your strength.
All right.
Okay. All right, Mylene, so now we're going to move on to your ASCM curl-up test, just a measure of your core trunk strength. And again, I'm going to take you through the proper setup and execution of the test. First of all, this one will be following a metronome now, so each repetition will begin at the start of a beat, and you have to follow that beat consistently. Once you fall a little bit behind that beat, I'll give you a reminder on 1 repetition that won't count. If you mess up twice, the test will end. And then also, we'll go through the proper execution of the rep. 2 misreps will also end the test. If you make it all 75 repetitions, that's the max out, and the test will end after that. So you see here, we have a couple pieces of tape about 12 centimeters apart. Your initial setup on the back piece of tape is where your fingers will begin. You will have your legs up at 90 degrees of flexion. And then from there, starting on the back piece of tape with your hands directly at your side, feet hip width apart, you'll curl up from your trunk and slide your hands to the beginning of the next piece of tape, and then slide them back. And that'll count as 1 repetition. And you have to follow the beat consistently. And yeah, we'll see how far you can go. See if you can get the max. All right. All right, just careful of common faults. You don't want to lift your feet up, and just make sure that your hands make it all the way to the next marker, okay? Okay, I'm going to begin the metronome now. At 40 beats per minute. Your marks, get set, go. Very nice. Very good, you're about halfway there. Almost there.
It's right there. Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. Sorry guys.
It's right here.
Of course it's right next door.
5 more.
Alright.
And done. You did it, you made the max. All right, great job. Okay, Mylene, so for this next part of the assessment, we're going to do the V-sit and reach test. So what we have here is a yardstick or ruler for yard laid out, and we have a landmark placed at the 15-inch marker of the yardstick, and it's also set up 12 inches apart. So what we're going to have you do, we're going to have the heels of your feet straddle this marker at the 15-inch mark. We're going to have you go hand over hand, making sure that when you flex at the waist to measure your hamstring flexibility, you're going to go ahead and glide as far as you can go on the yardstick, making sure that you're not pushing with one hand or the other. We want to see hand over hand as far as you can go, and that will give us an accurate reading of your hamstring flexibility, and we'll do that twice to make sure we get an accurate reading. Okay. There you go. We'll go ahead and straddle that landmark a little bit closer. Make sure we're 12 inches apart. Hand over hand. Just try and keep them together as far as you can go. Just go ahead and glide it and see how far you can get in flexion. Okay, very good. 19 and a half inches. Rest for a second, and we'll see if you can beat that number. It also helps to take just a nice deep slow exhale as you go down. That might help you get a little bit further. All right, so whenever you're ready. Keep going, keep going. Very nice. You made it to 20 inches. Nice job, okay. We actually got to convert that to centimeters, so we'll do that. And yeah, we'll compare your results.